Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So today we will be discussing the top 5 automations that you can set up related to Telegram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So as we all know, Telegram is one of the most popular SMS sending applications out there. And using Telegram groups and Telegram channel, a lot of people build community on that as well. So here we will be discussing the top 5 things that you can automate. Whether it can be sharing a new Zoom meeting link on your Telegram group or sharing a new video published on your YouTube channel automatically on your Telegram channel with your community members. A lot more things can be automated with the Pabbly Connect Telegram integration. So without any further delay, we will be starting with the process, and in this process, we will be showing you a step-by-step guide that how you can set up each and every automation by yourself. So let's begin with the process.
In this video, I will show you how to get Telegram messages for new Zoom meetings automatically. So assume that you have created a group in Telegram with all your team members, and whenever you schedule any new meeting into your Zoom account, you will have to manually copy the meeting URL, meeting date and time and share it with your team. But what if I tell you that you can entirely automate this process? Yes, you just need to schedule a meeting into your Zoom account and the details will be shared automatically on your Telegram channel with your team. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. Now to automate this process, I'll have to integrate Zoom account and Telegram application, and I'm going to do that with the Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. Here you can see I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free task to test this automation. Now once you will reach to the dashboard, simply click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have provided the name as send Zoom meeting updates on Telegram automatically. Well, instead of updates, I think I should write it as details. Alright, so send Zoom meeting details on Telegram automatically. Now simply click on this button, that is create, and then you will notice 2 boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. Okay, according to our use case, whenever any new meeting is scheduled into the Zoom application, then automatically share the meeting details in Telegram application. Okay, so that is why I have selected these 2 applications into the trigger and action window. Okay, now I am going to connect Telegram and Zoom with the Pabbly Connect one by one. Okay, so firstly select the trigger event, that is configure the webhooks. Okay, and then I am going to click on this button connect. Then click on add a new connection, and here for the connection it is asking for the token. So how you can get this token? You will have to follow these instructions one by one. So firstly it is asking to log into your Zoom account, then navigate to the left sidebar, that is admin, then visit this app marketplace, then we will have to open this Zoom app marketplace. Okay, so this is my Zoom account, and here you can notice an option of advanced. Click on that, then click on app marketplace, and here exactly we are going to create a new application. Basically we are going to build an app. Alright, so the option is here, that is develop. Click on this build app. Then you will have to select this webhook only option. Okay, so simply click on create and provide any random name to your application. Okay, so how about I provide the name something like connection with Telegram. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. Now simply click on create, and then you will have to provide further details. So basically it is asking for the company name. So how about I write the company name something like Pabbly. Okay, for the it is asking for the developer contact information. Okay, so I will add the name of the person, that is demo user. Okay, assume that this is my name. Okay, asking for the email address demo@pabblytudes.com. I am adding the testing details only here. Alright, now it is asking for the links which are completely optional, so I will leave all these 3 fields blank. Simply click on continue, and then here you can see a secret code is provided. Basically secret token is provided, which I am going to copy from here, come back to the Pabbly Connect dashboard, and here exactly I will paste the same. Click on save, and as soon as you will click on save, you you will see your Zoom application will be connected with the Pabbly Connect, and then it will give you a webhook URL. So you will have to copy this webhook URL, and then you will have to visit your Zoom application once again. All right, so here it is asking to select the event subscription. Okay, so basically I am going to enable this event subscription option, and then I am going to add a new event subscription. Okay, so firstly it will ask you the name of the subscription, which is completely optional. Then it will ask you that event notification endpoint URL. So here exactly I'm going to paste the same webhook URL which I have received via Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking to validate this URL. Okay, so you can come back to the Pabbly Connect dashboard, click on this button, save and send test request, and then you will have to select this validate option, and this is how the URL will be validated. Now it is asking that which particular event you would like to select. Okay, so in this particular case I want that whenever a new meeting is scheduled, in that case the Zoom meeting data should get sent to Pabbly Connect. So that is why I will select this meeting has been created. Okay, simply click on done, and here you can see the event has been added. Simply click on continue, and it is asking that would you like to leave. So I would like to first stay, because firstly I'm going to save this application. Okay, and here you can see it is added. Simply click on continue, and here you can see my app is activated on the account, that is connection with the Telegram. Okay, so that means the connection in between Zoom and Pabbly Connect is done. Now in order to test that whether this connection is working absolutely fine or not, I'm going to schedule a meeting into my Zoom account, and here you can see it is waiting for the response. Okay, so let us once again go back to our Zoom account, and here I will directly visit this meeting section. Okay, well I am already into the meeting section only, and then I'm going to schedule a meeting in front of you. Okay, so firstly it will ask you to provide the name to your meeting. Okay, so whatever, write something like meeting with Mr. Roy for discussing the partnership. All right, so I have provided the name. When this meeting should be happen, okay, so I will select the timing as 28th April. Okay, asking for the timing, so I want to schedule this meeting for 12:30 p.m. and the duration will be 30 minutes only. Why I am selecting only 30 minutes? Because in my current plan it can only support 40 minutes. Okay, so I will change it as 0, and there will be a 30-minute online meeting. Okay, and the time zone will be GMT plus 5:30 only. Now I will click on the save button, and you will see my meeting will be scheduled into the Zoom account, and once the meeting is scheduled, you will see that the details will be received via Pabbly Connect, and here you can see the details are already received. Okay, so if I will show you the details one by one, here we have the topic of the meeting, that is meeting with Mr. Roy for discussing the partnership. I'm sorry for that. Here we also have the timing of the meeting, basically the date and time of the meeting. We also have the time zone, and here we have the URL to join this meeting. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Zoom and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And now onwards, whenever you will schedule any new meeting into your Zoom account, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data, and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, once the meeting details are captured, what should be the next step? So basically it should send the meeting details on Telegram channel or on Telegram group. Okay, so firstly I'm going to select the action event, that is send a text or reply, send a text message or reply. Then click on connect, click on add a new connection, and for connection again it is asking for the token. So how we can receive the token from the Telegram application? Again you will have to read the instructions one by one. So firstly it is asking that go to bot father, then you will have to type the /new bot to the message box and then press enter. Okay, so come back to the Telegram application, and here you can see bot father is here. Then I'm going to paste the same thing, that is /new bot. I'm sorry for that. Now it is asking that all right, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. So what name I should provide to my bot? So what if I write something like automation with Telegram, something like this. Okay, automation with Telegram. Let me also correct the spelling of with. Okay, I hope it is looking good now. Simply click on enter, and I am expecting that it will take this username, and yes, it is saying that good. Let's choose a username for your bot, and here you can also notice that it is clearly written that it must end in bot. Okay, like this, for example, Tetris. So you will have to provide this underscore bot. Okay, so let me first paste the same name, then I will add 123 and underscore bot. Okay, so I have also provided a username to my bot, and it is saying that done, congratulations on your new bot. And here we have received this token. Let me copy this token and then go back to Pabbly Connect's dashboard, and then I'm going to paste the token here. Click on save, and this is how connection in between Telegram and Pabbly Connect will be also successful. And here you can see it is connected. Now before I provide any details here, basically the chat ID and the text message, firstly let me tell you a very important thing, that is you will have to add this particular bot as a part of that group or that channel in which you would like to send the messages or in which you would like to send the meeting update. Okay, so firstly I'm going to copy the name of the bot and assume that I would like to send the update in this Pabbly YouTube video team. Okay, so firstly I will add this particular bot as a member of this group, and then I am going to change the permission of this bot from normal user to the admin. Okay, I repeat, you will have to promote this particular user, promote this particular bot as an admin of this particular group. Okay, and that is only possible via Telegram mobile applications. So firstly I'm going to open the Telegram application into my mobile, and then I'm going to add this particular bot, basically automation with the Telegram, as an admin of this group, of this channel. Alright, so if I will refresh this Telegram application, you will notice that the same bot has been promoted as an admin of this particular group. Okay, so here you can see automation with the Telegram is now admin of this group. Okay, so now come back to Pabbly Connect, and here I will provide the chat ID. So firstly you will have to read the instructions. Enter the chat ID for the target chat. Okay, and this is the chat ID. So from where you can get this chat ID? So in whatever the group or in whatever the channel you are about to send the messages, you will have to copy the ID from the UR. Okay, so I have already copied the same. Let me paste the same, and let me tell you that you will also have to visit this particular documentation, because everything is mentioned here very clearly. And if I will take you at the last page, at the down, you will notice that here what is written: enter the chat ID with the prefix 100. Okay, so if you are sending the messages in channel, you will have to add this 100 also along with your chat ID. Okay, so let me also do the same. After this hyphen I will add this 100. Okay, now it is asking that what message you would like to send to your team. So basically I would like to send the meeting details to my team. So here you can see I have already prepared a small message. Let me first copy the same, and I will be pasting the same, and then I am going to correct the formatting of this message, that is a new meeting is scheduled into the Zoom. Okay, before that I should also add this hello team. Okay, press comma and then enter. Hello team, a new meeting is scheduled into the Zoom. I am sharing the details of the meeting here in the group, and here I will add the meeting title. So here we have the meeting title as meeting with Mr. Roy. Okay, so from where I'm going to provide the data? Remember, we have just received the data into our previous response, and I don't even need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I'm going to map this data. Okay, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this link and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Let me search for the meeting title, which was meeting with Mr. Roy for discussing the partnership. Then I am going to add the meeting date and time with my team. Basically I want to share this particular data also. Okay, so how I can map it? Again, search for the date and time. Okay, it should be start date and time. Okay, so here we have the timing as 28th of April and 7 p.m. But remember, while scheduling the meeting I have provided the timing as 12:30 p.m. So why this timing is showing like this? So basically this particular timing has been captured into the UTC format. So I can simply convert this UTC timing into the normal local timing, and this is how I can get the exact timing. For that I'll have to introduce one more extra step before this Telegram bot. Okay, so simply click on this plus icon, and here you will have to search for the date and time formatter feature, which is an amazing feature offered via Pabbly Connect, via which you can perform various kind of operation within your dates, basically within your automation. Okay, so this time I will go with this format date with the time zone. Okay, click on connect and it will be connected with the Pabbly Connect immediately, and the very first thing it will ask you the timing, basically the date and time. So again, I'm going to map the date and time that is from my previous step response. Okay, so here we have the date and time which I would like to format. Now it is asking for the from format. So currently I have the format as YYYYMMDDTHHMMSSZ. Okay, well, this particular format is already selected, so I'm not going to change. I will keep it as it is. Asking for the to format, so how about I change the format in some different format, basically into the easy format, so that my team will easily understand that what exactly the timing is of the meeting. Okay, so here we have the timing as this. So how about I go with this particular timing, asking for the from time zone and the to time zone. So here I will search for the UTC timing. All right, that is ETC/UTC, and in the to time zone I will search for the local timing. Since I'm from India, so I will search for the Asia and Kolkata. Okay, after providing all the details, I'll click on this button and you will see the magic that the same date has been changed, and we have now the exact timing, that is 28th April 2023, 12:30 p.m. Okay, let me even show you here also into my Zoom account. We have the same timing. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and finally I am going to map this correct date and time into this specific field. Okay, so again I will click on this particular field, and here the recent data is not visible. So I can do one more thing, simply click on this connect button and basically reconnect your Telegram application with Pabbly Connect. In this way your automation will be refreshed and you will be able to check the new data also. You will be able to select the new data also from this drop down. Okay, so let me map the same, and here we have the meeting title. I'm sorry for that. Here we have mapped the meeting date and time also. Lastly, I'm going to map the meeting URL to join, so that my team can easily join the meeting. Okay, so let me again search for that join URL. Alright, so this is the URL which again I have mapped, and I think I have provided all the important details. Make sure that you join the meeting on time, and lastly I will write it as thanks marketing team manager. Okay, so I think I have composed the whole message which I would like to send to my team. Now I'll be clicking on this button, directly save and send test request, and you will see the response will be received immediately and the same message will get sent automatically, but currently it is showing that a bad request. Okay, so I'll have to check what is wrong here. Alright, so I have reconnected Telegram with Pabbly Connect once again. So how about I click on this button once again and check whether the messages are getting sent or not automatically. And here you can see this time the response is received. Let me go back to my Telegram application and check for the message, and here you can see we have received the same message on our Telegram channel. So hello, a new meeting is scheduled into the Zoom. I'm sharing the details of the meeting here in the group. The meeting title is Meeting with Mr. Roy for discussing the partnership, and meeting date and time is 28th of April 2023, and this is the timing. And lastly, we have this meeting URL to join, from where all of my team members can easily join their meeting. Make sure that you join the meeting on time. Thanks marketing team manager. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time you are going to create or schedule any meeting into your Zoom application, the meeting details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data, and then further the same details, the meeting details will be sent automatically to one of your Telegram channel in which your team members are there. And to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect, I will also attach this link into my description box. So you just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and you will be able to clone this workflow. You will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. In this video, I will show you how you can automatically send your YouTube video comments to Telegram. So here I'm going to integrate YouTube and Telegram application with the help of an automation software in such a way that whenever a new comment is posted on your channel, the same comment will get shared automatically on your Telegram channel. In this way, your team can keep a track on every comment or every feedback that they are receiving on their channel. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. Now to automate this process, I am going to integrate YouTube and Telegram application with the Pabbly Connect. It is an integration and automation software, and I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now once you will log in and reach to the dashboard, you just need to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I'm going to provide the name. Basically, I have pasted this name as share YouTube comments on Telegram channel. Now simply click on create and then you will notice 2 boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. According to our use case, whenever we receive any new comment into our YouTube application, then automatically share the very same comment on Telegram application. Alright, so this is how you will have to select the application in this trigger and action window. Now once you will select these 2 applications, now we will have to connect these applications with the Pabbly Connect one by one. Okay, so firstly select a trigger event, and in this particular case I want that whenever a new comment is received on my whole channel, then this automation should trigger or the details should be captured via Pabbly Connect. So that is why I will go with this particular trigger event. Just in case if you want to keep a track on the comment of a specific video, in that case you can go with this particular trigger event. Okay, so I'll select the same. Now you will have to click on this connect button, simply click on add a new connection, click on connect with YouTube, and then you will have to provide the access of your YouTube channel. Okay, well I have already built this connection earlier, so I will go with this existing connection, but make sure if you are building this connection for the first time, you'll always have to go with the new connection only, and after that you can also go with the existing connection. Alright, so here you can see my YouTube account is connected with the Pabbly Connect, and once it is connected, you will have to select the channel name. Alright, so here you can see the channel name have already started visible here, that is demo channel. Now it is asking for the maximum results. So first read the instructions that the maximum results parameter specifies the maximum number of items that should be returned in the result set. Acceptable values are 1 to 100. So basically you will have to specify a value here, and if you will leave this particular field blank, it will automatically take a default value, that is 20. Okay, so here I have provided the maximum results. Now if you will click on this button save and send test request, you will see Pabbly Connect will automatically capture the most recent comment which has been posted on your channel. So here you can see the details has been arrived. Now I am going to open my channel and I am going to post a random comment in any of my video, and you will see how Pabbly Connect will instantly capture those details. Well, not instantly, it is going to capture those comments in every 10 minutes. So I'll show you how it is going to work. Okay, so how about we open a random video video. Okay, so this is the video that is how to contact a Pabbly team. Okay, so I'm going to open this particular video in completely a different tab. All right, and now I'm going to post a random comment on this specific channel as a random user. Alright, so I'm posting this particular comment as a dummy user on my channel, that is, hey, this is a nice video, but it would be great if you guys will start providing a live chat support also for your product. Alright, so let me post this comment on my channel, and once the comment is posted successfully, I will go back to Pabbly Connect's dashboard, and then I'm going to click on this button save and send test request in front of you, and you will see the same comment will be received as a response inside Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Alright, so let me show you the details one by one. So here we have the date and time of the comment posted. Here we have the very same comment which I have posted as a user, that is, hey, this is a nice video, but it would be great if you guys will start providing live chat support. Okay, let me show you other details also. Here we have the name of the author and we have further details. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between YouTube channel and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And here our first step of our automation is also done. Now moving further, I'm going to share these comments on Telegram channel. Basically, I'm going to share these comments on Telegram with my team. Okay, so let me first search for the Telegram application here, and then I will select an action event, that is, send a text message or a reply. Now simply click on connect, then click on add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the token. So from where you can get this token? So basically you will have to open your Telegram web application, and then you will have to visit this Telegram bot father. Okay, so I have opened that. You can also search for the bot father here only. Let me search for the same, that is bot father, and here read the instructions one by one. Firstly, it is asking that to create a new bot, type /new bot to the message box and press enter. Okay, so let me copy the same, that is /new bot, come back to the Telegram application, and here I'm going to paste the same and press enter. And here you can see it is saying that, alright, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Please choose a name for your bot. So how about I choose the random name, something like YouTube comment automation. Okay, I'm going to provide this particular name, press enter, and let us see whether it is actually accepting this particular name or not. Alright, so it is saying good. Now let's choose a username. So how about I directly copy this name, paste it here, and I'm going to add this 123, and as per the instruction I will add this underscore bot as well. Okay, so let me add the same underscore bot, press enter, and here you can see it is saying that done, congratulations on your new bot. Okay, so this is how you can create a new bot, and this is how you can get this token, which I'm going to copy in front of you. Come back to Pabbly Connect, and here I will be pasting the same. Click on save, and this is how the connection in between Telegram and Pabbly Connect will be also successful. Once the connection is made, before I provide any details here, you will have to do one more very important thing, that is, firstly you will have to add this particular bot as a member of your Telegram channel or Telegram group. Okay, alright, so this is the group, this is the channel I have created with the name Pabbly YouTube Video Team, and firstly I'm going to add that particular bot as a member of this particular channel. Okay, so simply click on this plus icon, and I'm going to paste the name of that bot. Okay, so this is not the bot. Let me first copy the name of the bot, which was YouTube automation, I remember. So I have copied the same. Let me add this particular member. Alright, so the bot has been added successfully in this particular channel. Now you will have to do one more very important thing, that is, you will have to promote this particular bot as an admin of this particular group. Okay, I repeat, you will have to promote this bot as an admin of this group, and that is only possible with the mobile application of Telegram. That is not possible with the Telegram web application. So firstly I'll open my mobile application. Basically I'm going to open this Telegram application into the mobile, and then I'm going to change the permission of this bot as an admin. And here you can see YouTube comment automation. This bot has been added, has been promoted as an admin of this group. Now you'll have to come back to Pabbly Connect. So assume that I want to post all the YouTube video comment on this specific Telegram channel. So that is why I'm going to copy the chat ID of this specific channel only, which I have already copied in front of you. Then I'm going to paste the same here. You can also visit this documentation just in case if you have any doubt. Now it is asking that what message you would like to send to your Telegram team on your Telegram channel. Okay, so I have already prepared a very nice message. Let me copy the same and paste the same in front of you. Let me also correct the formatting of this specific comment. Alright, so new comment is just arrived on your YouTube channel, and here are the details of the comment, and here I will add the commenter name. Okay, so from where I'm going to provide these details, remember we have received this data into our previous step. Okay, so let me show you. This is the data, and I don't even need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I am going to map this data, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this specific field and you will find the very same data here in the drop down. Okay, so where is the name of the commenter? Alright, so here we have the name, that is Sonam Rai. Now it is asking to provide the comment text. So remember we have posted the comment, basically it was a feedback, that is, hey, this is a nice video. Okay, so I have also mapped this comment, and lastly I am going to add the date and time of the comment. Alright, so here is the date and time, and I have mapped all the important data. Now you must be thinking that what is this mapping? So here whatever the details I have provided manually, that detail will remain same, but whatever the details I have mapped here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. I repeat, these details will be replaced automatically. This is how this automation is going to take place, and that is why mapping plays a significant role in this automation. Okay, now moving further, it is asking for the message thread ID, reply to message ID. Well, I'm not going to provide any data into these specific fields, so I will be directly click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the magic that as soon as I'll click on this button, the same comment, the same message will be received on Telegram automatically. Alright, let me refresh it. Alright, so here you can see the message is not arrived yet, so I'll have to check. So here you can see the response is saying that the bad request message text is empty. So firstly I'm going to visit this documentation and let us check what exactly we have missed here. So here it is clearly written that if you are sending these messages in one of your Telegram group, in that case you will have to provide this hyphen before your chat ID, and if you are sending the same messages in the Telegram channels, in that case you will have to use this 100 as a prefix. Okay, so how about we add this 100 also along with our chat ID, and then I am going to click on this button once again. So here you can see the response is received. Let me go back to my Telegram channel, and here you can see the message is also arrived, and it is the same message that, hello team, a new comment is just arrived on our YouTube channel. Here are the details of the comment. The commenter name is this, the commenter text is, hey, this is a nice video, but it would be great if you guys will start providing live chat support. Okay, and here we also have the date and time of the comment. Please track each comment carefully and list their feedback and listen their feedback. Alright, the spelling is incorrect, I'll correct it, don't worry. Listen their feedback and improve our product based on their feedback. Thanks. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time you will receive any comment on your YouTube channel, the same comment will get sent automatically with your team on the Telegram channel in every 10 minutes. Why I am saying that it will send the data in every 10 minutes? Because the trigger here is the polling based, and this will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. So what will happen, every time a comment is received, our automation is going to check the YouTube data in every 10 minutes. Okay, so just in case if your data is not getting posted on Telegram in real time, don't worry about that. You'll have to wait patiently for at least 10 minutes, and then the comments, the data will be posted for sure automatically. And to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect it just once. After that, you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Alright, why this extra step is visible? I think I have mistakenly pasted one more step. Okay, so how about I delete this existing step, because my automation is only of two steps, that is YouTube and Telegram. So just in case, if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of this automation into my description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be cloned inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to send Telegram polls from Google Sheet at specific interval. Now suppose guys, in a Google Sheet you have added some questions with some options, and one by one you want to send those questions as polls on your Telegram group or Telegram channel at a regular time interval. So let me tell you, you can actually automate this process. So in this automation, for example, if you have a time interval of 15 minutes, so every 15 minutes, this automation workflow will run, and then it will get the data of a question or a poll from our Google Sheet, and automatically it will create a poll using those details in our Telegram group or Telegram channel and share it over there. So if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. I would like to name my workflow as Google Sheets to Telegram. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is every 15 minutes, we want to send some polls from our Google Sheet on our Telegram group or Telegram channel. So here in my Google Sheet, I have some polls, some questions with the option, and I want to send these polls one by one every 15 minutes on my Telegram group. So to make this happen, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, using which first, we are going to ensure that this automation workflow will work every 15 minutes. Then after that, guys, what we are going to do, we are going to get the details of a poll from Google Sheet, and then using Pabbly Connect's automation, automatically we are going to share that poll on our Telegram group. Also guys, there is another condition. I want to keep sending this poll for a specific time interval. Like every day, I want to start sending these polls every 15 minutes from 9 a.m. and I want to send these polls every 15 minutes till 10 p.m. So the sending of polls, sharing of polls on my Telegram group will start at 9 a.m. Then the first poll will be sent at 9:15. The second poll will be sent at 9:30. The third poll will be sent. And I want to keep doing this every 15 minutes till 10 p.m. After 10 p.m., I don't want to share any polls till 9 a.m. of the next day. So we are going to ensure that condition as well in the same automation. So here guys, how you can do this, it's very simple process. Let's begin with it. So first we have to ensure that we are sending polls every 15 minutes. So this means this automation workflow, this particular workflow should be executed every 15 minutes. And to ensure this, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect in this trigger window that is called schedule. Select schedule over here. Select schedule by Pabbly, and after that it is asking us how often you want to run your workflow. In the drop down here you can see some different options. We are going to select at regular interval and we want to schedule this workflow to be executed every 15 minutes. So by default we have received 15 over here in value and the timestamp is in minute. So here guys we have selected 15 minutes, just click on save. So every 15 minutes this automation workflow will be executed. Now after starting this automation, what we have to do, we have to get a row of poll. We want to get the question of poll from our Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. So that using those questions, we can create a poll in Telegram. For that, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose Apps, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets in action event from the drop down, select the action event as Get Rows. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here in this step, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this sign in with Google button and then select your Google Sheets account. After selecting your Google Sheets account in which you have created the sheet, just scroll down and click on continue. Now as we click on continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. And here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. So the spreadsheet in which I have added the questions for the poll which we want to send on Telegram is named as Telegram polls. So whatever spreadsheet you have added these questions, you have to select that particular spreadsheet over here from this drop down. And after selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking us to select the sheet. So it is most likely possible that into a single spreadsheet, you might have created multiple sheets over here. So we have to select the particular sheet from which we want to get the data. Right now in this Google Sheet, we have only one sheet right now, that is sheet 1. That is why here in Pabbly Connect drop down, we are going to select sheet 1. Then it is asking us for the range. That from this particular sheet, what is the range of data we want to receive inside Pabbly Connect. Now here is the condition, guys. Every time we get this data, every time this automation workflow is executed, we want to get a row of poll over here. Like for the first time when this automation will execute, we want to get the data, the questions from this second row, row number 2. Then the next time after 15 minutes, when the next time this automation workflow will execute, we want to get the data of third row. Then after that, we want to get the data, this question from fourth row and so on from the fifth row and keep going. So here guys, what we have to do, we have to basically keep on changing the range for every new poll. Every time this automation workflow will be executed, the range is going to change because we have to enter the range that the data of what range in our Google Sheet we want to receive. Like here, I have selected this row and here in this range section, you can see this range. Just copy this range from here and paste it over here. But right now in this range, we have row number 2. But every time as we discussed, the next time this automation will be executed, it should be row number 3. So it will be keep on changing. It will be dynamic. Now here guys, to solve this problem, we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect that is called counter. So using counter, we are going to get some counting numbers, some incrementing numbers every time this workflow is executed. Let me show you. Before this Google Sheet step, click on this Add Action Step button. And here in Choose App, search for Number Formatter. So Number Formatter is another module, another feature of Pabbly Connect, which we are going to use. Select Number Formatter. In Action Event from the drop-down, select Counter from this drop-down over here. And then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the initial value. That from what value this counting will start. So we want to start this counting from value 1. From 1, this counting will start. Then it is asking us for the operation. So in the drop down, we have two operations, increment and decrement. Do we want to increase the number, increase the value every time this workflow is executed, or do we want to decrease the value? So we are going to select increment over here. Then we have to select change by value. So change by value will also be 1 over here. And then here it is asking us reset on execution. So we don't want to reset this value on execution. We are going to select no. And at last, it is asking us reset counter after reaching certain final value. So right now, we are just going to keep it blank. We are not entering anything because we don't want to reset this counter after reaching to a certain value. Like for example, if we enter 10 over here in this field, then when this counting will be reached at 10, after 10, it will get reset and once again, it will start from 1. So we don't want to do that. So we are just keeping this field blank and click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have this response of final value that is 2. So we have started our counting, the initial value was 1 and then we have added the change of value as 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, so that's why we have received 2 over here. Then after that, when the next time this automation workflow will execute, let's see what happens. I will just click on Save and Send Test Request and we will see 3 over here. So the initial value was 1, the incrementing value was 1 as well. So the first time this workflow will execute when we set up this automation, we have received 2. The next time it will be executed, we will get 3. We will get an increment of 1 in this value because the increment value is 1. Then the next time, the third time this automation workflow will execute, we will get 4. The next time this workflow will execute, we will get pipe over here. So in this way, for every execution, we will be getting a different final value. We will be getting a different value. And we are going to map this value over here in this range section so that every time this workflow execute, we will get the data of the next row. So we have added this counter. We just have to reset it. Just click on this connected button once again, and then click on save and send test request. So once again, we have reset this value and we have this final value of 2. Now we have to map this final value of 2 in this range section. So the range will be A2, but this time we are going to map the data. But here in this drop down, you can't see any data to map. So mapping is a process using which we add the data from the previous step to the next step. Just click on this connected button once, select the existing connection and click on save. We just have to reconnect our Google Sheets account. And after reconnecting it, what we will see, when we will click here in this drop down, you can see some fields, some data. And this is the data from the previous 2 steps. We have added the step of scheduler, and in scheduler, what response which we have received, you can see that response. And after number formatter, what response you have received, you can see that response as well. So from number formatters, from counter responses, select and map the response of final value in this range. After your column name A and after colon in E2 as well, from this drop down, map the final value. So our range was this, from this column A to column E, we want to get the data in a row-wise manner. Like for the first execution, we wanted to get the data of first row and we have received it. So in this way, we have added this range. Now this next time this automation workflow will execute, the counter will get the response as 3. And then in the next step, we are going to get the data of row number 3. So in this way, we don't repeat any of the question, any of the polls from our Google Sheet and send it again on a repetitive way in Telegram. Now just click on this save and send test request button. And when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received this response. Now this response seems to be a very good response because in this response, you can see the data of the row number 2 because we have entered the range over here is A2 colon E2. So data from A2 to E2 is received inside Pabbly Connect. Here you can see that in this Google Sheet, we have added the question. And in this poll with this question, I have added 4 options. And you can see all of those same question and same options over here in response. So guys, the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed. We have successfully received the questions for the poll from our Google Sheet inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now what we have to do, we have to move to step 3. And in step 3, using this response, using this data which we have received from Google Sheet, we have to create a poll in Telegram and send it on our Telegram group. For that, just scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button. And then here in Choose App, search for Telegram bot. Just select it. After selecting Telegram bot, in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send a Poll. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, while making this connection, the thing it asks us is the token. Now to connect or to send messages or poll on our Telegram group or Telegram channel, what we have to do, we have to create a bot in our Telegram account. And after creating that bot, we have to add that bot on our Telegram group or Telegram channel, wherever you want to send the message. And also we have to promote that bot to the admin of that particular Telegram group or Telegram channel. While creating the bot, we get an API token of that particular bot. And we have to connect that particular bot over here with Pabbly Connect using that token. It is a very simple process to create a bot and get the API token. Let me show you. We will go to a Telegram account and here you have to search for bot father. Just search for the bot father with this official tick. Just click on it and click on start. After clicking on start, here in this chat window of bot father, we have to enter /new bot. Just send it. After sending this, the bot father is asking us to give this bot a name. So for example, I would like to name this bot as Telegram poll. This is the name of this bot. I'm just sending it. After naming the bot, it is asking us to give this bot a unique username. For example, I would like to name my bot as Pabbly Poll Test. This is a unique username. And at last, we have to enter bot or underscore bot over here with this username as well. So this is the username. I'm giving it to it. You can give any username of your choice. Let's send it. And this is it. Just now using bot Pada, we have created this bot in our Telegram account. And here in this message, you can see the API token of this same bot which we have created too. What we have to do, we just have to copy this API token from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And then just click on save. And in this way, this Telegram bot which we have created will get connected with Pabbly Connect over here. Now after connecting it, what we have to do, we have to add this bot as a member, as an admin in our Telegram group or Telegram channel, wherever we want to send the poll. So let me create a new group over here. For example, I'll just create the group, and in this add member section, or if you already have a group, you can add this same bot over there as well. So I'll just search for this bot, Pabbly poll test. So this is the bot Telegram poll, the name which we have given. Let's add this bot and create a new group. I would like to enter the group name as Pabbly poll. So this is just a random group which I'm creating right now. And we have added that bot over here in this particular group. So just now we have created the group and added the bot. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to promote this bot as the admin of this group. And to do this, either you have to use the Telegram's desktop application or the mobile application. From this Telegram web account, you can't promote this bot to admin. So using my Telegram mobile application, right now I'm promoting this bot to the admin of this group. And it is done. Just now I have promoted it. Now using this bot, we can send polls on our Telegram group or Telegram channel. Now after that, we will get back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect, in this action step, after connecting this bot with Pabbly Connect, the first thing it asks us is the group ID. That what is the group ID on which we want to send the poll. So to get the group ID, you just have to open your Telegram group in this Telegram web application, and then here after opening this group, in this URL section after hash, you can see this ID. This is your Telegram group ID. Just copy this ID from here from the URL section and then just paste it over here. So we are telling Telegram bot that on which particular group we want to send the message, and we are entering the group ID of that group. Then it is asking us poll type. So here in drop down, we have two different types of poll. We can send two different types of poll. First one is a regular poll where we are giving the user some options and they are selecting their preferred option in it. And the second one is a quiz. So here guys, if you select quiz as a type of poll, then all the options which you are giving within the poll in the question, there must be a correct answer to all of those questions as well. So you have to select what type of poll you want to create. I'm selecting a regular poll over here. And then it is asking us in the next field is the question, that what is the question of this poll which we are asking. So we have entered the question of the poll as well as all the options which we want to give in that poll over here in the Google Sheet. And we have received this data from Google Sheet of a poll's question over here in the response of Google Sheet step in our Pabbly Connect workflow. So from these responses, we have this response of question, and we have to map this response of question over here in this field of question. And as you all saw, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and here from the drop down from Google Sheet responses, select this response of question and map it. So we have added the question in a column in Google Sheet. We have received the same data of a row in our Pabbly Connect workflow, and from that step, we have mapped the data. So whatever question we are going to enter in this column in the Google Sheet, the same question with the same question, a poll will be created in our Telegram account. Then after adding the question, it is asking us what are the options we want to give in this poll. And here in this Telegram action step, we can add up to 10 options in a single poll. Right now, the two options, the option 1 and option 2 are mandatory, are required. Like if you are creating a poll, it is required that you must give minimum 2 options over here to answer them. But here guys, you can basically add up to 10 options into a single question, into a single post according to your choice. Right now in my Google Sheet, I have added 4 options over here in this particular question. But the minimum is 2 and maximum is 10. You can vary those options according to that, according to your choice. So here one by one, these options which we have added in different columns in our Google Sheet for this particular question, we have to one by one map those options in this field of options. So from Google Sheet, we have received all of these options, and one by one, let's map them. So we will just scroll down, and then here in option 1, just click here from Google Sheet responses, select the response of option 1 and map it over here. After this, just click on option 2 from Google Sheet responses, map the option 2. Then select the response of option 3 and map it. And then here in option 4, just map the option 4 as well. So in this way, we have added the question and the options which we want to give with this question in this particular poll. You can add up to 10 as I told you. Then after this, it is asking us, is anonymous? Like the poll, the responses of this poll will be anonymous or not? Will you be showing the user what option they have selected or not? So if you want to create an anonymous poll, select yes from this drop down. If no, select no. Right now, I'm selecting no according to my choice. Then it is asking us allow multiple answers. So if you want to allow users to give multiple answers for a single poll, you can select yes from this drop down. If not, you can select no. Then if you are creating a quiz mode poll, a quiz kind of poll, so here we can see that we have been asked what type of poll we are creating. So if you create or if you select quiz as a poll type, then we have to give the correct option as well. That all the options which we are giving, what is the correct answer to that? So here from this drop down, you have to select that which option is going to be the correct option. Then here is an answer explanation. So if you are creating this poll in the quiz mode, you also have an option to give the answers explanation over here. Then it is asking us parse mode. So here we have two modes, HTML and Markdown. You can select any mode according to your choice. Then here we have the field of close date, that at what date and time this poll is going to get closed. So here the help text says enter the point of time in Unix timestamp. We have to enter the timestamp that at what date and time this poll is going to get closed, when the poll will be automatically closed. Must be at least 5 seconds and no more than 600 seconds in the future. So minimum a poll will be available, a poll will be live for 5 seconds and maximum it will be available for 600 seconds. That is approximately 10 minutes, I guess. So you can select the close date. The field of close date is not mandatory, is not required. So if you want, you can ignore this field for now as well. Then it is asking us disable notification, that do you want to send the notification for this poll to your members of the group or not. So if you want to send the message silently, you can select yes or else select no. At last, it is asking us protect content. What is this? Let's read the help text. Choose yes if you want to protect the content of the sent message from forwarding and saving. So if you want to protect your poll's content, like if you don't want your message or the poll to be forwarded or saved by any user, you can select yes from this drop down, or else you can select no. And after selecting all of these details according to your choice, your requirement, just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received a response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the bot which we have connected with Pabbly Connect, using that bot, a poll with this question and these options is shared on this particular Telegram group. So let's check it. We will go to a Telegram group which we have created, and yes, here you can see that in this group just now, Telegram poll, the bot which we have created and added in this group, has shared a poll. The question of this poll is, what is your favorite color? The same question which we have added in the Google Sheet. And here the same options which we have added in the Google Sheet, you can see the same option as well over here. Now in this way, the members of your Telegram group can select any option of their choice in this particular poll. And here in view result, they can see which of the user has selected what options over here. So in this way, guys, you can see that we have successfully created this automation workflow using which every 15 minutes, guys, a poll will be sent from our Google Sheet to our Telegram channel. Now, after this, what we have to do? We had a second condition. We had another condition. Like we had the first condition that we want to keep on sending polls at a regular interval. And we took an example of 15 minutes. But we also had a condition, guys, in which we want to keep on sending these polls on our Telegram group from 9 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. in the night. After 10 p.m. and before 9 a.m. in the morning, we don't want to send these polls. We want to pause sending these polls at that time duration. So here, guys, we have successfully created this automation. But now what we are going to do? We are going to create another automation workflow inside our Pabbly Connect account. And using that workflow, we are going to ensure that this automation workflow which we have created to send Telegram poll will be turned on only at 8:45 a.m. in the morning. So every morning at 8:45 a.m., this automation workflow which we have created will get turned on. And after 15 minutes of that, means from 9 a.m. in the morning, we will start sending polls from our Google Sheet on our Telegram group every 15 minutes. Then after that, we want to turn off this automation workflow at 10 p.m. at the night so that after 10 p.m. we don't keep on sending polls over there. So we are going to create a new workflow. For that, we will just go to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and then just click on create workflow. And then here I would like to name this workflow as Telegram poll on off. Just a random name which I'm giving. You can give any name according to your choice and click on create. Now in this workflow guys, we are once again going to select the trigger as schedule because every day, every morning, we want to schedule this automation workflow to turn on at a specific time. So we are going to select schedule and then here in how often you want to run your workflow, we are going to select every day and then we have to select the time. So because we want to turn on this automation workflow at 8:45 a.m. because we had a scheduler of 15 minutes, which means after 15 minutes of turning on this workflow, it will start sending polls from our Google Sheet to Telegram. So here I'm going to select the time in the schedule is 8:45. Just select 8:45 a.m. over here and click on save. So every day at 8:45 a.m. what we want to do, we want to turn this workflow on. So to turn it on, we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect that is called Pabbly Connect Manager. Scroll down, come to our action window and here search for Pabbly Connect Manager. Just select it. So using this Pabbly Connect Manager action application, we can turn on or turn off any workflow in our Pabbly Connect account. So just select Pabbly Connect Manager and here in action event from the drop down, select change workflow status as the action event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Pabbly Connect Manager account over here in this workflow. And to make this connection, we have to enter a token from our Pabbly Connect account. So to get the token from this help text, just click on settings option and in a new tab, you will reach to the settings page of your Pabbly Connect account. From the settings page, copy this API token from here and then paste it over here. In this way, we are going to connect our Pabbly Connect account in this Pabbly Connect Manager action step. Then after that, the first thing it asks us is to select the workflow. That using this automation, which workflow we want to turn on or turn off. So in the drop down, you can see a list of all the workflows which you have created in your Pabbly Connect account. So I have this workflow named as Google Sheet to Telegram. So the name of this workflow which we want to turn on every day at 8:45 a.m. is Google Sheet to Telegram. If you have given some other name, you can select that particular workflow from here from this drop down. Just select it and we want to turn this workflow on at that particular time. So here in workflow status from the drop down, select on and click on save and send test request. So here in response, it is showing us workflow is already resumed because right now this workflow is turned on. Here you can see that it is showing us the workflow is already resumed. Then in the same workflow, what we are going to do, we are going to add a delay. Click on this add action step button. Now here guys, every day we are going to turn this workflow on 8:45 a.m. But every night at 10:01, like after 10 p.m., we want to turn this workflow off as well. So from 8:45 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, there is a time difference of 13 hours and 15 minutes. So what we are going to do, we are going to delay this automation workflow for that much amount of time. So just click on this action step, we have added action step and select delay over here. So delay a feature or module of Pabbly Connect using which we can add delay in our automation workflow over here. So after selecting delay by Pabbly, here in how much delay you want to put in your workflow, we are going to select delay for and in delay units, we are going to select minutes. So we have to basically convert 13 hours and 15 minutes. So let's convert it. 13 into 60 is 780 minutes. So in 13 hours, we have 780 minutes. And we are going to add 15 or should we say 16 minutes to it as well. So we are going to add a delay of 796 minutes over here. So let's add a delay value at 796 minutes. Because from 8:45 a.m. to 10:01 p.m. in the night, there is a difference of 796 minutes. So for that period of time when we are sending these polls throughout the day, this automation workflow will be delayed. It will be on hold for that amount of time. So after adding the delay value, just click on save and send test request. Now let me tell you guys, here I just took an example that I want to start sending polls from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. But if you want, you can change this time duration as well. For example, if you want to start sending your polls from 10 a.m. and you want to stop sending the polls at 12 p.m., like you just don't want to send polls on your Telegram channel or Telegram group only for 2 hours, then you can add this delay value as 120 minutes or 2 hours as well. So according to that, according to your requirement, this scheduled date and time in this scheduler in this workflow and also the scheduled date and time into your first workflow will be changed. So we have successfully added this delay. After this much amount of time, what we want to do? We want to turn off this automation workflow. So we have this step of Pabbly Connect Manager, that is change workflow status. Just click on this 3 dots in front of it, click on copy step, then scroll down, come to this delay step, click on these 3 dots and click on paste step over here. So we have just copied this exact same step which we have created and then pasted it below as well. Now in the previous step, we have turned on the workflow in the morning after the scheduler. And after this much amount of time, after this much amount of delay, we want to turn this workflow off. So in this fourth step, the workflow status will be changed to off and click on save and send test request. And after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that it is showing us that the workflow has been successfully paused. This means this automation workflow which we have selected, the workflow which we have selected or created to send polls from Google Sheet on our Telegram channel is been turned off. So let's refresh this page. And yes, here you can see that the workflow is turned off. So here guys, we have successfully created this automation using 2 workflows inside Pabbly Connect, and using this automation every day at 8:45 a.m. our first automation workflow will get turned on. Then after that, after 15 minutes of that, because we have added a scheduled time of 15 minutes, like from 9 a.m. in the morning, it will start sending polls from our Google Sheet to our Telegram group. And then it will keep on sending this every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, we are going to share the polls from our Google Sheet to Telegram group. And after that, because we have added the delay in this automation workflow, after this much amount of time, this automation workflow will get turned off. The workflow of sending polls from Google Sheet to Telegram will get turned off at this particular time, after this particular amount of time which we have added in this delay. So this is the complete automation guys which we have created. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of both of these workflows which we have created in this video in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflows into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation workflows for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolute.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to send Telegram messages for new tasks in Asana project. Now suppose guys, you are using Asana to manage all of your projects and tasks with your team members, and you use Telegram to communicate with your team members on a group or on a channel. Now you want that whenever a new task is created in Asana, automatically the details of that newly created task should be shared on your Telegram channel as a message. So let me tell you, this can be done with automation and Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to know how you can automate this process of sharing new tasks from Asana to Telegram, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Asana to Telegram. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Asana account with Pabbly Connect so that every time a new task is created in Asana, automatically the details of that new task will be received inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those new task details on our Telegram group. So let's see how it is done. Now here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Asana. Just select it. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select new task in project as the trigger event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Asana account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we just have to click on this Connect with Asana button. And because we have already logged in our Asana account in our browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and make the connection. After making this connection, the only thing it asks us is the project. That in our Asana account, in which particular project we want to get the new task from. So in my Asana account, here you can see that I have created several projects over here. And in Pabbly Connect, in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the same projects. Out of all of this, in this video, we are going to use a project named as video production. I want to get new tasks from this particular project. So from this dropdown in Pabbly Connect, we are going to select that project over here. After selecting the project, guys, what we have to do, we just have to click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that it will change to Waiting for Response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some new task details, new task data in our workflow from Asana. So let's create a new task in Asana. We'll go to Asana and then here let's create a new task. For example, I click on Add Task and give the task name as, for example, Telegram Integration. Telegram integration. So here guys, just now we have created a new task in Asana named as Telegram integration. We have just entered the name and we haven't entered any kind of details in this task. But here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that we have received this response. And in this response, you can see the task ID of the same task, you can see the status, and then when we will scroll down, you can see the name of the project in which this task is created and some other details over here. But guys, here you will notice that we have just entered the name of the task. We haven't entered any details other than the name in this task, and Pabbly Connect has captured the response. So Asana will actually immediately send the details of a newly created task to Pabbly Connect as we enter the name. And after that, we have to basically retrieve the details of the task after some time. Now what we are going to do in this automation, after capturing this trigger response of a new task, we are going to add some delay. And then in that delay, let's take an example, if we add a delay of 5 minutes, it approximately takes 5 minutes of time to enter the details of a new task. You can change this delay time according to your choice. We are going to add a delay of 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes of delay in this automation workflow, in the next step, we are going to retrieve the details of this task which we have created using this task ID. So let's see how it is done. But first, let's enter some details in this task. Let's select a due date as 21st of April. Then add a description that, for example, we are just testing this automation. So just now, guys, we have added these details in this task. After this, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect. And as we discussed, we are going to add some delay first. So we'll just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, select delay over here. After selecting delay by Pabbly, the first thing it asks us how much delay you want to put in workflow. So from this drop down, we are going to select delay for because we have to add the delay for 5 minutes. So we are going to select delay for. In delay unit, we are going to select minutes, and in value for 5, we are going to enter 5 and click on Save and Send Test Request. So just now we have added a delay for 5 minutes in this automation workflow. So every time in this automation, a new task will be created in Asana. Immediately as we enter the task name, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the details of the task like task ID, project, and other details. Then after that, Pabbly Connect will delete this task, delete this workflow. It will wait for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we have to retrieve the details of this newly created task. For that, just click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, search for Asana and select it once again. After selecting Asana, this time in Action Event from the drop down, we have to select the action event as Get a Task. So we will just scroll down and we have this action event Get a Task. Just select it, click on Connect and select Existing Connection. Because we have connected our Asana account in the trigger window, we don't have to make another connection. We can select the existing connection and click on Save over here. After clicking on Save, here it is asking us Task ID. Now here in Task ID, guys, we have to basically enter the Task ID of the task whose details we want to retrieve. So in this trigger response, the first response which we have received is of task ID. And we are going to map this response of task ID over here. Just click here, and from the drop down, here you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Asana. From all the previous steps, basically, we have the response from delay as well and from Asana too. And from these responses, select this response of task ID and map it. And after mapping it, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you will see all the details of this task. We will scroll down. Here you can see the due date of the task, 21st of April, which we have entered. We will scroll down. You can see the name of the project. Then you can see the name of the task. Here you can see the description of the task and the other details too. So in this way, we have successfully retrieved the details of a new task which we have created in Asana. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send a message on our Telegram group whenever a new task is created. Now to send a message, just click on this Add Action Step button once again, and then here in Choose App, search for Telegram. Select Telegram bot over here. After selecting Telegram bot in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send a Text Message or a Reply Markdown. Click on Connect, and then select Add New Connection. Now here guys, what we have to do, we have to basically create a bot in our Telegram account. And after creating that bot, we have to add that bot into the Telegram group or Telegram channel on which we want to send the message. And we have to make that bot the admin of that Telegram group or channel as well. After doing this, we have to connect that Telegram bot with Pabbly Connect. So here guys, before doing that, we have to create a bot in our Telegram account and add that bot into the Telegram group. So let's begin with. Now to create the bot, just go to your Telegram account. Here I have opened my Telegram account in the Telegram web. After that, here you have to search for bot father. Just search for bot father. Look for this one with the official tick. Just select it. And then here, after opening the bot father chat, we have to enter /new bot. After entering /new bot, it is asking us to give this bot a name. For example, I would like to name my bot as Pabbly Asana. This is the name of the bot which I want to give, 121. And then after naming it, we also have to enter a bot username, a unique username. And in that username, we have to enter _bot over here. So I will be using the same name as the bot name as the username, and I will enter _bot over here with it, and then just send it. And after this, you can see that using bot father, just now we have created a new bot in our Telegram account. Now, after creating this bot, guys, here you can see that in this message, you can see the token, the bot access token, API token of this bot. Just copy this API token from here, then go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After pasting this API token, just click on Save. So in this way, we have successfully created a new bot in our Telegram account and connected that bot with Pabbly Connect. And using this bot, we can send messages on our Telegram group or channel. Now, after creating this bot, as I told you, we have to add this bot in our Telegram group or channel and make this bot the admin. For that, let me create a new group over here. I'll just create a new group. I'll just search for this same bot over here, whose name we have entered, that is Pabbly Asana bot. Pabbly Asana 121. So I'm creating a new group and adding that bot over here. You can actually add this same bot into your existing group as well. And then this is it. A new bot has been created. Let me enter the name of this group. For example, Pabbly Integration. This is the name of this group. Okay, so just now, basically what we have done, we have added a new bot into this particular Telegram group. I have created a new group, but if you want, you can add the bot into the existing group as well. After this, using the Telegram's mobile application or desktop application, what you have to do, you have to promote this bot as the admin of this Telegram group. So I'm going to use the Telegram mobile application and I'm going to add this bot, promote this bot as an admin. And this is it. I have successfully created this bot, which we have added just now as the admin, the same bot to whom we have connected with Pabbly Connect. After this, after connecting this, now using this bot, we can send messages on this Telegram group. Now, after this, what we have to do here, we will get back to Pabbly Connect, and the first thing it asks us is the chat ID. That in our Telegram account, what is the chat ID of the group or the channel on whom we want to send the message. Now, to get the chat ID, we just have to open this Telegram group, and here in this URL section, you will see, guys, here in this URL section, we have after hash minus and this number. This is the Telegram chat ID of this particular group. Just copy it from here and then paste it over here. After pasting the chat ID, it is asking us text message, that what is the message which we want to send. So I want my message to be, hello team. Okay, so this is the message. Hello team, a new task is created in Asana. Task name, due date and description. And here in this message, I want to mention the same details of a new task which we have received from Asana in step 3. So here guys, after retrieving the details, we have received the name of the task, the description of the task, and also the due date of the task which we have added while creating this task in Asana. Now here guys, one by one, we have to map these details over here in this message in front of their respective fields. The message says, hello team, a new task is created in Asana. Now in front of task name, we have to map the name of the task. So from the drop down, from Asana get a task action step responses, we are going to select the response of the name of the task, here it is, and map it. Then after that, let's map the due date. So from this drop down, we have this response of due date of this task. Okay, it's not from trigger window. Here it is. This is the due date and map it. And then let's map the description as well. So we have also received the description and map it too. So in this way, we are going to send this message on our Telegram group whenever a new task is created in Asana. And then in this message, we are going to mention the task name, due date and description. Then it is asking us disable notification and then disable link preview. So both of these fields are not optional fields. They are not required fields. So you can select the option according to your choice or ignore these fields as well. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created has been sent on this Telegram group whose chat ID we have entered. So let's check the Telegram group. We'll go to Telegram. And yes guys, here you can see that on the same Telegram group, we have received a message shared by the same bot which we have created and added. The message says, hello team, a new task is created in Asana. Task name, Telegram integration. This is the due date and this is the description. So we have the same details of the task which we have created in our Asana account as a sent as a message on our Telegram group. So here guys, you can see that the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever a new task will be created in our Asana account, automatically the details of the task will be shared as a new message on our Telegram group. Now after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. We will go to Asana and we'll create a new task over here. I'll give a task name as real-time test. So as we give this task name, the workflow is trigger. And within 5 minutes, it will capture the details of this task. So let me enter some details. For example, the due date is 25th of April and the description is we are testing this automation in real time. And then here it is. So just now we have added these details of this task over here in Asana. And we will see within 5 minutes, a new message will be shared on our Telegram group. So let's wait for 5 minutes over here. And yes, within 5 minutes, you can see that the same task which we have created just now in Asana is received as a message. Hello team, a new task is created in Asana. Task name, real-time test. Same task name which we have given to the task in Asana. We have the same date, 25th of February. Here in Asana, we have selected the same date over here as the due date, that is Tuesday. And then after that, here you will see we have the same description. We are testing this automation in real time. So here guys, you can see that we have tested this automation and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this exact same automation workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to send Telegram messages automatically for new InstaMojo payments. Guys, InstaMojo is a popular payment gateway that enables businesses and individuals to receive payments for their products. And Telegram is a messaging app. So by combining the power of InstaMojo and convenience of Telegram, you can receive instant notifications whenever you receive a payment in InstaMojo so that you can take a prompt action. So guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process of setting up an automation between InstaMojo and Telegram and creating a new message to be delivered whenever you receive a payment. And we are going to set up this automation without any coding, just by a few clicks. So let's begin. To set up this automation, guys, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration tool. And this is the landing page of Pabbly. And from here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So you can just sign up right now from this given link, and after that sign in and select Pabbly Connect product, and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, click on this create workflow button to set up your workflow. Here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here as InstaMojo to Telegram automation. Okay. And after giving such names, you just have to click on this create button and your workflow page will load up like this. And on this page, guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So these are the basic building blocks of our automation. So trigger starts the workflow and the action is the automated consequence or the response of the trigger. So in our use case, getting a payment of any product via InstaMojo is going to trigger the workflow, and the action would be to send a message about that payment on Telegram. So when you click here on this trigger field, it will ask to choose the trigger application. So here we are going to choose InstaMojo. Here it is selected. Then you have to choose the trigger event as new sale. Then it will give you this webhook URL. With the help of this, we are going to create a connection with InstaMojo. And after that, we are going to capture the response of that connection. So you need to follow these steps written here to create the connection. Let me show you directly. First of all, you have to open your InstaMojo account. And there you have to open your product section. Let me show you the products. These are the products product pages I have created for selling them. Why InstaMojo? So this is a smartwatch I am selling. So click on the product. Alright, and from the product page, click on advanced option. Under advanced, when you scroll down a bit more, you will find the webhook URL field here like this. So you will find a blank field like this. Okay. So here you have to paste this webhook URL that you have created. Okay. So you just have to click on copy. And you have to paste this URL here in this webhook URL field like this. Then click on save and you can see it is updated successfully and your connection is created. Okay. After that, guys, you have to do a test submission. You can see as we have copied the webhook URL here, it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now we have to perform a test submission. Test submission means now we have to manually make a payment by ourselves. Okay, just for setting up this automation, you have to do it only once. You have to make a demo payment by yourself from that same product page, and the details of that payment will be captured here in the response section. So to do a payment, you just have to open your product page like this. Okay, and from here click on buy now button, and from here you have to fill in the details of any demo customer or dummy customer like this. Then you have to provide the delivery address, then click on review and pay, and from here click on make payment, and from here you can do a payment by entering your UPI ID, and we have many more options here. From here you choose any option and completes the payment, and after you complete the payment data will be captured in the response section. So InstaMojo do not provide the test payment mode, so you have to do an actual payment here. So I have already captured an actual payment in a different workflow, you can see, and this is how the payments data is going to look like in the response section. In this response section, you can see we got the payment details like this. We got the currency details, the buyer's phone number, the buyer's name, the buyer's email address, and the amount the buyer have paid. This is how you are going to capture the payments data. Now guys, after getting this payments data, we want to send a message on Telegram about this payment. So from this action step, you have to choose Telegram bot option, Telegram bot. Okay. Then you have to select the action event as send a text message or a reply. Then click on connect button. From here select add new connection option, and here it will ask for the token of a Telegram bot. So to get the token, to get the access token, you have to go to the Telegram application, and there you have to create a new bot. Okay, so let me show you how you can do that. So guys, this is my Telegram application, and this is a group in which me and my team is present, and we are discussing things here. And I want that whenever I receive a payment via InstaMojo, a message should be received here in this group. Okay. For that to happen, guys, you have to search for bot father here in this search bar. In the search bar, type bot father, and this blue ticked bot father icon will appear. You have to click on it. And here you have to start chatting. You have to message the bot father as slash, put a forward slash, okay, then type new bot. Okay, you can see new bot, and then it will ask, all right, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Please choose a name for a bot. So you have to provide a name to your bot, as you can give any name. So I am giving the name here as Insta Payment or InstaMojo bot, whatever you want to provide. Okay, this is the bot's name, InstaMojo Pay. And now it is asking to choose a username for a bot. So you can choose a username as Insta underscore pay underscore mojo underscore bot. So you can give any suitable unique name to create a bot like this. You can see it is showing done. Congratulations on your new bot. You can find it at this link, and here you can see use the access token. Here is the access token that we wanted. Okay, so you can just copy this token like this, and then you have to paste this token here in this field, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Telegram or the bot that you have created. Alright, so we are now connected, and here it started asking for the chat ID of the group in which you are conversing with your team. So this is my group named as new group 123. So guys, before adding the chat ID in the workflow, you have to add the bot that you have created inside this group. Okay, and you have to add the bot as an admin of the group, because that bot is going to deliver your messages. Okay, so you can easily do that with the help of your smartphone. I cannot show you that on your screen, but I know you can do that. Let me add the bot here. Alright, so after adding the bot here in the group, you can open the group, and on the top search bar you can see the link, and after this hashtag you will find a dash and a string of numbers. This is actually the chat ID. You just have to copy this chat ID and paste it here in this chat ID field like this. You can see in the example how you can find the ID, right? Then it will ask for the message that you want to send to your team. So you can type a standard message here. Let me type it. So I have typed this message. You can read, hey there, we have received a new payment via InstaMojo payment page. The details are as follows: buyer's name, buyer's phone number, buyer's email, and the amount received. So guys, I'm going to map all these things from the previous step. Okay, so here we have received the test data. Now we can map this data here. You just have to click here in front of the name field, and here you can see the previous step is appearing in the drop down, and when you click on it you can see the data right here. So let me just click on the name, and it will be mapped here. Similarly, map the phone number, the email address, and the amount. So guys, when you map the data like this, in real time, whenever you are going to receive any payment, the labels here are going to be updated, and new message with new data will be delivered in the message automatically. Okay, now guys, you can check your connection with Telegram by clicking on save and send test request button, and if you are sending any link, you can enable the link previews, and you can enable the notifications as well. I am enabling the notifications. Okay, now let's click on save and send test request button, and a new message will be here in the group. Let us see. Not this one. Here is the workflow. Click on save and send test request button. Okay, this is the response we have received, and we have received a new message, you can see, and the message is this: hey there, we have received a new payment via InstaMojo page. The details are as follows. Dummy customer is the name. This is the details. So this is the same details I have mapped here, you can see, and it received here in this message like this, and this is the same message. So this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up it only once. After that, it will work silently in the background. Whenever you are going to receive a payment via InstaMojo, you will receive these messages on your Telegram channel automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, if you want to connect with our support team, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask and discuss your queries on our forum via this link, and you can check the pricing plans of Pabbly Connect via pabbly.com/connect #pricing. And guys, if you like our videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.